endocrinologists are the Sherlock Holmes of doctors. We're the people that take that extra observation, look at that little thing on physical examination, hear that one comment that you made and ask you more about it, put the puzzle together and pinpoint what's wrong.
There was something wrong with me.
I started to see the downturn in his mental functioning, his fatigue, his ability to just navigate life.
My wife Dianne and I went up to meet with a neurologist. And at the end of the testing, she said, "I know what you have. You have Lewy body dementia." I was dying. I had a fatal disease.
Some of his behaviors were not flattering. And so I was really, really alone.
Exelon patches, hallucinations, nightmares, anger and depression. I put a wonderful woman through hell. Finally, almost in exasperation, my neurologist said, "This might be psychological, and I'm going to send you to talk to a psychiatrist who deals with people with dementia." He tested me, and he said these fateful words to me, "I don't know what you have, but you don't have dementia." And he said something else to me that was so telling. He said, "Your calcium level is elevated." And my wife Dianne had researched this, and she for some time had been pointing to that calcium level.
And I kept questioning. I'd take it to the physicians and say, this has to be connected, because he didn't have these kidney stones before.
Finally, we got to an endocrinologist, Dr. Jan DeBoer.
Dan and Dianne were extremely frustrated when they came to see me. I was trying to figure out how connected these cognitive and behavioral issues are to the calcium. And then I was also looking for other effects of the high calcium on his bones and on his kidneys.
She did a simple bone density test, and she said it's parathyroid. And we did a scan, a nuclear scan, and there was a tumor.
It was at that point we knew that we needed to get him to surgery quickly.
When I woke up from the surgery, I woke up chattering. I woke up sharp. I could see clearly now. It was wonderful.
He had a light on in his eyes that I had not seen for 3.5, almost 4 years. It was the Dan I had forgotten who he was. I really had forgotten.
To think that, something you do has that much impact on someone there's no other words to describe it. It's just amazing. But keep in mind, I can do what I do every day because of those that came before me. All the work of basic researchers and clinical researchers and translational researchers, the discoveries they made have culminated in our ability to treat patients like Dan. I think this case is representative of endocrinology because it just takes it back to the essence of knowing the questions to ask, to be able to investigate, put that puzzle together, and really figure out what's going on.
I think endocrinologists do that every day. This is special work. She saved my life, and I am grateful